Oh. All right, back at it again. Mm. Had some nice rest. I also made myself some really nice chicken curry today. That's why I'm on a little bit later. Hopefully that'll feed us for the week. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be continuing our Ironclad runs, as I want to see how far genuinely I can push Ascension before I do pretty much anything else. I really don't want to. I don't have any desire to play the other classes. I'm sure I'll enjoy them, but I've always enjoyed the Ironclad the most, so I'm going to continue to do that. Enemies and treasure chests drop 25% less gold. Okay, so I just won't be able to buy as much now. That's fine. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going too. Remember the first time you came before me? I do. Okay. Can remove a card from the deck. Probably useful to remove a strike. Could get 2 random relics though, and have more strikes and defends. I think we'll try and transform a card. I think we'll gamble here and we'll transform a card. Where is this? Let's go ahead and open that here. Channel. Let's make sure we're not echoing. We might be. Okay, that's not echoing now. That's good. And this, also good. Cool. All right. Back to OBS. Fix that right up. Okay. Let's transform a card. Oh, and I can choose the card too. We'll definitely transform a strike. Yeah, we'll transform a strike. See what we get. Rage. Rage isn't bad. Worse things. Okay. I immediately like this path. It's gonna force me into 2 elite fights, so I might die as a result, but honestly, if I come out on top of that, I'm in a good position. So I think we go this route. Let's go ahead and draw that. We're going to aim up here. And then keep following this all the way up. And in. Whoop. Nice. Okay. Ooh-wee. Back at it again. I don't understand why the slimes don't split like the first game. Honestly, it kind of makes the slimes a pretty poor enemy. This guy's just dead. And then this one's probably dead next turn. It's not exactly dead unless I bash and strike it, and I kind of don't want to do that. Might be better to just double block. I already took a lot of damage. How did that happen? Did I just mess up somehow? I don't think I did. That's like 12 damage. Didn't show any thorns or anything. I'll have to rewatch that. Yeah. Taking 11 more damage is quite big. I don't think I can do that. I'd rather take 4 damage. So we'll defend and strike once. Something's weird, man. I don't know why I got 3 extra defense there. I only defended twice. It should have been 10 block. Oh, rage. Rage gave me 3. Rage gave me 3. Wake up. Wake up and get with what you're doing. Okay. This is a good time to fully hit as much as we possibly can. Let's finish this one off. We got a lot of slime, so that's really unfortunate. That's alright, he's dead now. Oh my gosh, click. Thank you. Alright, first card. I am so done with Dominate, man. I'm over it. I'm over it. You have to stack so much vulnerability to make it work. Armaments isn't bad, though. But so is Anger. Could be an Anger run. You know what? We haven't had an Anger run. Let's try it. Let's try an Anger run. I'm gonna try and make Anger work as much as possible. I can at least block 9 damage. I think I'm okay with that. Or I could just slap a block on. And only take 1 damage. And that is why Anger is going to be a lot of fun. Having it be free and combo with Bash is going to make it really strong. Very unfortunate I got all my defense there. But he's dead. And we're regenerating our health back from whatever did a lot of damage to us. Inflame. Making Anger go strong is a good move. Okay. I know he's gonna shrink me, so... Whoops. Okay. I think we just double defend with our remaining. Yeah, it's not really worth striking here. It has been raining like crazy all day. I feel the thunder in my room right now. Rage. Bash. And we'll block again. We're gonna take 5 damage here. We're not gonna regenerate health this this battle. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. Because we've got enough vulnerable, I think, to finish him off here. Yeah. Okay. We did regenerate 1. We got 1 more HP back. Add a copy of the 3rd attack I play each turn into my hand. Whenever I apply vulnerable, draw 1 card. I like juggling here. I think juggling anger is probably going to go pretty hard. Okay. Unfortunate we can't put the vulnerable down. So since we can't do that, we're probably going to juggle. And then at least remove that. That way next time around I can. We'll go ahead and do that. Inflame. Juggling is only the 3rd attack, so I need 3 attacks to even get it to work right. But we can play everything in our hand and prevent damage. Hard to complain about that. Double defend is the move for sure, and striking in anger again. It's ramping up fast, man. It's ramping up so fast. Okay, but now we can juggle correctly. And he's dead. He's dead because of it. Nice. I was right, juggling is the move. None of this is right. Yeah, none of this is right. And we're at full health to go into the fights that we need. Which is great. Headbutting. Headbutting wouldn't be bad. I could headbutt anger. Really start ramping the deck up with anger. That's the move, I think. We'll do this. Then we will card removal service. Yeah. Yeah, card removal. We're gonna remove strikes, I think. We want as much anger in the deck as we possibly want over strikes. We want all the strikes gone from our deck.
Whoa.
Okay. Is there another shop along this path? No. No. Okay. Maybe we pick up a potion too. Just in case. Play the top card of my draw pile and exhaust it. Yeah, that could be a problem, though. It would help me get rid of my own strikes, but... Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the remainder of those cards. And my only potion is this attack potion. I think we save our money. I think we save our money and we try and ride it out. All right, definitely smithing here. I don't know what to smith, though. Ooh. Having juggling always start in my hand would be kind of nice, but I actually think we should upgrade anger. Yeah. If we upgrade anger, then every time we copy anger, it's gonna be plussed. So we want our anger as strong as we possibly can make it. Hello there, birdie boy. You know you ramp up. Yeah, you gain strength every turn. Two. I can bash, strike, anger. I didn't get juggle though. Juggling's coming up. It's okay. It's probably better off doing this. Yeah, let's go ahead and bash, strike, anger. We got some block going on now. It's nice. Can't quite complain too much about that. Besides, we can headbutt anger back on top of our deck here. 4 times 3 is a lot of damage, though. We have a rest in between, though. We might have to rest. It's unfortunate, but we might have to rest. Juggling, inflame, headbutt. Give me anger, please. Anger. I could triple defend or headbutt. I have another anger in here, though. Tough choice. Tough choice. I think we will triple defend. It's a pretty lame behavior to do, I think, instead of headbutting here. Headbutting could net me the kill next turn for sure. Maybe we double defend and only take 8 damage. Because this will net me the kill, I think, because I'll get anger back on top. Rage. Bash. Strike. Anger. Whenever I use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. I guess that's kind of neat. If the strength, but I think the fact that it says strength this turn means that will disappear at the end of the turn, which is not fun. I kind of wish that was just you gain 3 strength when you use a potion. Hey. Thrash is a huge swing. I think we do try and go for it. It can basically keep consuming my angers and doubling up the angers. I quite like that. I think we'll take Thrash here. Now, do we rest? Do we rest or do we smith Thrash? Thrash isn't a good one to smith. I kind of wish it would, like, maybe cost less or something, or add another attack. Making it up twice is not really worth it. Not when I could get innate here, or get 3 extra strength, or make it so whenever I play an attack, I gain 5 block instead of 3 block. Or flat out extra 3 vulnerable instead of 2 vulnerable. All of those, I think, are more valuable. But which one do I think is more valuable? And when's our next rest after this? Because if I get here and I don't have enough health, I die. It's that simple. I think we juggle. I think we upgrade our juggle. Yeah. It's worth it to always start with juggling in the hand. That way I know how the deck works. We're going to basically be juggling our anger and thrash. Raise my max HP. That's kind of nice. The legends were true. Were true. I think that is were. Entering into a pitch dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above. Just as the door slams behind you, illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Suspicious. Reveals the spoils map. Marks a site of 600 extra gold in the next act. Or lose 8 HP and procure a random potion. Okay. That's a lot of gold. And it gives us a little mini quest. That could be fun. This enemy intends to give you one status. Yes, 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 yes. I'm aware. Okay. We will be juggling. We will be raging. We will not be bashing, I don't think. We'll be inflaming and defending. Okay. Lot of damage coming in now. Lot of damage, and I'm not gonna be able to stop pretty much any of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I can't kill these guys. Well, I might actually be able to. That's 16... 26 plus another one of these. I could kill somebody. I could kill this guy, I think. I could stop at least 11 of the damage, I think, if I've targeted that guy. So that's what we will do. And then we defend. And now we're only taking 7 damage. That's much more reasonable. That's much more reasonable. Well, this can kill this guy, so we will go ahead and do that. And then we will add anger to the top. We only need to do 1 defend, so I think we will weaken this one. He hits hard. He hits hard. I want to make sure I can kill him next turn. This guy's only hitting for peasant damage. I don't much care about him. And look at that, he's sliming anyways, so. Let's go ahead and bash. Anger. Thrash. Okay. I can multiply my thrashes too. That's crazy. Our deck is actually pretty big. It multiplies itself, so let's get out of here. Okay. Deals 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. That could be strong because we are exhausting cards with Thrash. But then I'd have to worry about this card potentially being exhausted. I think we just move on. Hello there, buddy. The stone statue. I remember you, man. We will go ahead and juggle. Inflame. I would like to draw cards here. Thanks. I will need to play... Oh, man. Oh, I won't be able to play Thrash. That's fine. We will anger, headbutt, the anger back on top of the deck. Might be a good idea to drink this, too. It would be whatever I get would be played, I would gain a copy of it, so... Wow. We'll just grab Pommel Strike. I don't want to make it tougher, man. It hits hard, or it's about to hit hard. I think. Yeah, I don't really want to make it stronger. But it does make me really strong. Ah, screw it. Yeah, because it's dead next turn. As long as I get one attack, which I should, it should be dead. Yeah, it's so dead. Nice. 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 $33 gold. Add a random attack, skill, and power into my hand. Oh, all three? Whoa. That is a huge potion, man. That'll keep me alive. If I ever get below 50, that's going to keep me a heck of alive. That's going to... If I dip below 50% health, I will gain 12 plus 6, so I'll gain 18 health back. I won't be below 50 anymore. I just have to survive fights and I'll be alright. That's a huge power. I don't really like any of these cards. Stampede, maybe. Maybe. Stampede can be fun, but I don't actually think this is the right deck for it. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna skip these. We're gonna skip this. You stumble upon a clearing bathed in an unnatural blue glow. Towering mushrooms pulse with bioluminescence, their caps swollen and glistening. As you approach, the fungi begin emitting haunting melodic tones that reverberate throughout your chest. You notice something gleaming embedded within the largest mushroom's flesh, pulsing in rhythm with the fungal song. Reach into the flesh, remove 2 cards from our deck, and add a Spore Mind. Or pay some gold and obtain a random relic. I would remove the strikes. That is what I would remove, I think. And I don't exactly mind having that curse, because I can play it to exhaust it, so... But the random relic could be anything. I think we'll remove the strikes. Anger only, baby. Jungle Maze Adventure. In a clearing, you run into a ragtag group of adventurers, looking down and gesturing at a gigantic maze. They offer to join forces with you in an epic quest to loot the riches of this maze. And as an experienced adventurer yourself, it's clear this maze is filled with deadly traps and guardians. It would be easier if you worked together, but then you would have to split the loot. Oh, I don't really want to lose health. I'm going into a rest, and I kind of want to upgrade something. Probably the bash. Although, honestly, rage is probably better. Rage or inflame is probably better. I think rage. So I really don't want to rest at that stop. And I don't really need the gold, so we'll just join forces. Everyone's face immediately lights up, including your own. One of the adventurers turns out to be a bard. You merrily waltz into the maze as Aquid the Squid Wizard effortlessly disarms traps while you and the Grothorian fighter take out the spiky club-wielding guards with ease. This was the most joyous adventure of your life, and you've made some truly great memories. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We don't need to rest. I think we're fine. Which means we're going to upgrade Rage. Okay. How many of my cards are played, too? This one's just played and gone. I will be getting rid of this. This one's played and gone. 2 of them are gone. So I really only have a deck of 12, and then I actually have 2 cards that are gone. So I actually only have a deck of 10. We got a really thin deck. Let's go ahead and juggle. Ash. I wish I could have thrashed to pull in the strike. Maybe we do play this. It's a good time. Let's see what it is. Maybe we pop this potion here. Let's see what we get. Dismantle's strong. Hellraiser's strong. Hellraiser's not as good in this deck, though. So, not too big of a deal. We will go ahead and stack that on him more, though. Okay. It's a good card to have this fight, though. Let's go ahead and hit that anger, hit that headbutt, bring anger back, double defend. Okay. Inflame, anger, defend, spore mine. All right. He's going to hit us hard this time, but that's okay. He's going to be stunned very shortly, so that's nice. Automatically played that for me. That's kind of nice. We'll go ahead and hit that anger to stun him. Kind of sucks we got all that block that turn. Wow. Also unfortunate hand. It's best to keep getting as much anger as we can possibly get. Even though this is more damage. It's a lot of damage, though. That's 30 damage. It's flat out 30 damage. I think... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're cloning a ton of anger. It's fine. And now I have that thing. I can only play 1 card this turn. Kind of a huge debuff on me, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you, that sucks there, buds. I think I would like to keep applying more vulnerable over doing a little bit of damage, but he's gonna hit me hard. I'm gonna beat a 40. I hope I don't regret that. We'll have to see. He's not raising his strength up. Well, he will be, I think, with that buff. Okay. We can finally juggle once, which is nice. Okay. We can still dismantle. I think he dies. I think he dies here. Dismantle kills him. And because of our meats, dude, we just gained a ton of health back. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it again. Put a random attack from my discard pile into my hand and upgrade it. Transform all attacks in my hand into giant rock. I could transform my angers into giant rocks, but I actually think aggression is the move here. That would just basically be constantly cycling my angers for me. Nice. Do you remember how it feels to dream? It is good to sleep. Gain an additional energy at the start of your third turn and every turn after that. We don't really need energy in this deck, actually. Remove 5 cards from my deck after each combat. Randomly add 1 back upgraded. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. These all kind of suck. I guess we'll just take Pile's Flesh. It's at least something. I don't really want to. I don't know what 5 cards I'd remove beside my defenses and the strike, and just straight up live off offense. Because I don't think I can remove. I don't think it'll let me remove the curse. That would be crazy if it let me remove the curse. Besides, we're heading to a shop here, and oh, cool. Cool beans. The treasure map leads where there is literally no path whatsoever to avoid it. Is there a shop after, though? That sucks, man. All the shops are pre-treasure map, those jerks. With that being the case, I kind of like this right map. Lets me fight a few. Gives me a kinda shop. Has some question marks along the way. Yeah, because I'm fighting an elite either way. And this one at least lets me hit up the campfire right before the boss fight. Yeah, we like that right side. Yeah. It's crazy to go into a fight without any kind of block whatsoever. We do have a ton of health regen, but I do not like that. Yeah, I really don't like that. I would basically be living off of anger, rage, aggression, and headbutt combined with a little bit of thrash. And we ultimately want to remove that strike anyways, so I would probably take 3 defenses, bash, and thrash. What is aggression upgraded? Starts with an 8. After each combat, it's added back into my deck. That's a tough choice. I would get 2 combats for sure before here. Possibly 3 if I take a left path. 4. 4 if I take this path over here. So I'd have most of my cards back upgraded by the time I hit here if I went that path. I think we just take Pael's Flesh and don't worry about it. I don't think we yeah. Yeah, we'll just go with this. It's fine. Okay, juggling. Inflame. And aggression. It's fine. Go ahead and hit me, man. Is it one random card? One random attack. So yeah, it will always apply to angers or headbutts or any of the other things going on. We can bash. Headbutt. Anger. Anger again. Anger again. Thrash. And we're cooking. We're cooking. Look at all this anger. Okay. Another anger. Yes. Yeah, I'll take that. Okie dokie. We would like juggling. We'll play the Spore Mind. We'll play the Strike and then the Anger. And we'll block here. I'm cool with that. I should have drank that first. I would have got the strength. Very unfortunate I got my blocks here, but... Then we bash. Then we hit the headbutt. And bring the anger back. This anger. Then we hit this anger. And then this one. Don't have to worry about what he's doing over there. Bash. Anger. Anger. We'll get another anger. Not that it matters. Anger! We're so angry! Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. Nah, none of these work. None of these work. I think we keep hugging this right. It's working. It's working, and this will give us, like, what, 600 something gold? It's crazy. We just keep getting battles. Maybe I should have taken the upgrade one. Juggling. It would add 9 to this, so it would basically jump its up, but then I wouldn't be able to headbutt, and I want to headbutt, so... We will just go ahead and headbutt, and then thrash. I need to get something. But Thrash will work once I have Angers in hand. That's when Thrash comes online. So until that point, I might want to add like a bludgeon into the deck, like a big old dead bludgeon. Let's see over here. Yeah, adding a big old dead bludgeon might be the move. Aggression is good here. Rage is good. Inflame's good. I still don't I don't ever really like how much this guy does. Let's see what the potions give. Block isn't removed. I think this is probably better. Yeah. Vicious would actually be a great card to add. We got some block out of it, so I can't quite complain too much. Okay. Bash. Bash into Anger. No, we want to headbutt probably first. And I'd like to take this out so we don't take as much damage. Let's bring back Anger. And if I had played that differently, yeah, if I had waited on the bash, I could have probably brought back Anger, drawn Anger, done more damage here. That's okay. Can't win them all. I still wish there was some kind of marker. I wish juggling would let me know. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what these two are. Because I bashed and headbutted. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to the visual cues. And it's actually yellow, yellow, red to let me know that I have one and I'm about to juggle. Anyone in chat know? Anger will finish that guy, and I like that. I like that here. No, it didn't change the color. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a tweak to juggle to let you know an indicator very easily what number you're on with juggling. They let you know with ornamental and everything else going, but I'd probably like to defend over strike here, I think. Even the Spore Mind, exhausting the Spore Mind's not the move. Yeah, we've got another turn of vulnerability, so we'll see if we can just get a lot of Angers. We got a Thrash at least. We can't do enough to stop it no matter what we do. I really don't think we can do enough to stop it. 15, I could do 30. 21. That's 51. And then this would play twice for 9, 18. Actually, I think we could. I think math-wise we could. So we hit the headbutt. I mathed off. Oh, I so mathed off. This is 1836 plus 15, so that's 40. We're off. We're off. I didn't math right. I didn't math right at all. And if I play that now, it's going to exhaust my anger. Wow. 12, 24. I can at least double thrash that one. Okay. We gain some block here. Ass. We did get a lot of block out, though, so it's not too bad. We got a bludgeon. We did manage to get a bludgeon, so Thrash could get really strong in the right situation now with bludgeon. Bludgeon and Thrash are a single combo in and of themselves. Like, because if you consume bludgeon, then you get rid of the biggest problem of bludgeon, which is a 3 mana cost, and gain double its power. All right, buddy. What do you got for me? Put a skill from my draw pile into my hand and then exhaust. Pillage could let me straight up keep drawing angers. Wow. That's not a bad card. Just flat out gain 20% additional gold. Actually, we're about to get a ton of gold. So that'll stack pretty well. I want to see. We're going to be rich. We're going to be so filthy stinking rich. Why have problems when you can just buy the... Oh, this fucking card. I can't remove bludgeon. I would rather it be randomized. Yeah, I'll remove a defend. I'll remove a defend. I'm fine with that. It's probably smarter to smith or rest. But I don't like not having an upgraded anger here. I want all my angers always upgraded. Yeah. I want them constantly copying. They're always upgraded. It's just straight up more power all the time. All right. Oh, cool. I like this guy. He's kind of annoying, but I generally like him. And with these cards, I can suck up bludgeon. Yo, nice. Okay. Rage. Juggling. Play the anger. Play the thrash. Nice. Next time I do this, it's big now. It's big. Got you in, I'll put you in the ground. I'll take you down to Tombstone Town. We're better off defending here. Yeah, we're better off defending. Okay. I can headbutt anger. I already have an anger in here, right? And actually, I should probably bring back thrash. I should probably bring back thrash. It'll combine with bash. Thrash and bash. Thrash and bash, baby. We're hitting them with the thrash and bash. Okay. Yeah, it's probably smart to bring back that thrash. And then we hit him with the anger. And then we hit him with the anger. And then we hit them with the anger. And then we hit him with defend, with a double defend. I might die against this guy. We'll have to see. We will bash. We will anger. Then we will thrash. And then thrash again. Never mind. We're not dead. We're totally alive. I lied. Just when they pull me out, I pull myself right back in. Ton of health back too. And we'll also get it again next turn. So we'll get our 18 back again the next combat we win. What is half? 45? 45's half. So we got a strength potion. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Huge. Bro. Actually kind of strong. I could, every time I thrash exhausted an anger, I could potentially draw into more anger. It's a lot of energy, though. It's a lot of energy for a very specific use case. For a very specific use case, man. I do have another exhaust, though, with Spore Mine, so I could... Every time I exhausted Spore Mine, that would work, too. I do have exhaustion, so we'll take Dark Embrace here. And that's gone now, right? That's out of my deck? Hell yeah. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Dude, we are just rich, man. This is the Moneybags run. I didn't even bother really to look what's up here. We're going to have to fight another elite either way. Do we head to the rest station, though? That's a lot of fights after the rest station. Not a big fan of that. What would I upgrade? Would I upgrade or should I heal? The wiser move is to heal. Ooh, but Dark Embrace dropping to 1 is actually big. Yeah, that's actually big. That makes that reasonable to cast. Screw it, dog. I believe. I believe. The Tunneler's kind of an annoying guy to start with, not gonna lie here. 12. 12's not enough. Juggle. Aggression. Defend. Okay. Yeah. Huge amount of damage, dude. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate opening bugs, to be honest. Rage is good here. Inflame is also good. But I had something that... Maybe that was a different game. That was a different game. Whenever I played a power, I drew a card. Completely unnecessary defense. I need to save 1 energy here. Strike. Headbutt. Anger. 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 Rash. Spore Mind. Bash. Anger. Thrash. Okay. I like the idea of getting Tremble here. I know it's going to bloat our deck up a little bit more, but having another source of vulnerable is great. Is a good card for this deck. Holy. Oh, what the hell is this guy? You come upon a faintly glowing key and go to pick it up. Been looking all over for that key. Now, if you don't mind, this person looks like bad news, but maybe it's not good to be too judgy. Dude, I don't want to fight you, man. I'll just take the money. Take the money and run. Thanks, man. Take the money and run. Okay. First time I've come up against these guys and had a good enough deck, I think, to actually handle this. I just keep sucking. I don't... It's this opening hand blows, man. Rage. Juggling. Anger this guy. Yeah, we can't do enough to actually, like, kill these guys. Any of them, I don't think. Again, we're going to take an immense amount of opening hand damage, and it just sucks, dude. It just sucks. Yeah, it just sucks to keep taking so much opening damage when I can't stop. I'm just stuck with my opening hand. Headbutt will at least let me put the anger back on the top of the deck, although I probably should put rage on back. But Anger's probably the good move too here. Okay. That sucks. Wow, that really sucks. I can kill one and then not block anything, dude. I should have put Rage. But then I wouldn't have had Anger. I had to put this card here or I wouldn't have been able to do it anyways. Won't help. Yeah, it won't help because they stop at 9. So. I'm best off blocking. Okay. Defense. Strength. I could do 9. Twice. 18. 27. I could kill one. This guy. I could kill this one. If I pop my potion. All right. Tough choice here. I think our best bet again is to kill something. We just can't get our health up. Thrash will kill it. Why even bother? Why even work with anything else? Oh, man. 34 health. I can't get better. I can't get lower. This one's pretty brutal. Dude, I'm gonna take so much damage. Like, that is instant death amount of damage, is it not? 6, 8, 10, 18, 24? I'm down to 10 health. Like, I'm basically dead. Unless I kill something here. And I can straight up one-tap this with Bludgeon. But then I won't be juggling. And juggling is how I win. But you can't win if you're dead. You know what I mean? They revive with only 25 HP, so they are easier to kill. That's a plus. Inflame, Rage. $14. $20. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. I'm dead. That's the end of this one. Wow, I can't map. I can't map because of Rage. I'm not dead. I'm not alive, but I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. What did me in? Was it Dark Embrace? No. The Spore Mind hurt. Maybe not enough block. I've only have 3 block cards in the entire deck, so there's just not enough block to come around when I need it. I thinned my deck out so much for Anger that I didn't have enough defense, and I didn't have enough card draw to get the Angers repeatedly. They take time to come online. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Properties. Now we're changing that. Now we're even. Okay. That was also our first loss on not the final floor. That's what that was, too. Not bad for run 6 being the one that finally had me die on a different floor. That was just a streak that couldn't continue. It couldn't continue. There's just some times where you just don't get any cards, especially as you climb in Ascension. You need some kind of cards more than the strikes and bashes to get you through first floor. Will the streak continue? The answer is no. At 1 hour in, no. No, it did not continue. 114 streak did not continue. The Anger deck. When it was working. But honestly, I think Thrash was working more. Thrash is kind of crazy. Thrash Bludgeon is a crazy combo. I did unlock 2 new epochs, though. Epics. Is it epics or epochs? Where's Merriam-Webster? How do I pronounce that? I think it's epoch. E-Peck. Epic. Oh yeah, it's epic. Okay. Okay. No hablo inglés. And they changed the heal to scale with spirit now. Buffed, but in a specific way. Lower duration. What just happened? What? Lower duration, but longer duration once you upgrade it. Lot of item changes. Mostly buffs to guns and gun-related items. Okay, epics. Ancient trees are not all the same. Each individual tree is shaped by its surroundings. Some are stout and bushy, while others are gnarled and knotted. When fully mature, a manifestation of its immense power is born within. An ancient. Following relics will appear. Every 5 cards you add to your deck heals 15 HP. It might be. I don't know if that applies to, like, cards you're adding as the deck goes. Probably not. Probably not. They're probably not nice like that. This would go really hard if it did, like with the deck that I just had where I was constantly adding angers to the deck. If suddenly I was able to heal mid-battle because of that, that'd be really cool, but I don't think it's that way. I think it's like actual cards you add to your deck. Energy is now conserved between turns. Ice Cream goes hard. Kusarigami. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. That's nice. That's nice. That stacks with a jungle or juggle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Ironclad slays the heart with its full might, and the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight into itself. Immediately, the warrior and blight are set ablaze. The parasite is drawn into the flame, its writhing form consumed like wax wicking into a fire. Cards will appear in future runs. Deal 17 damage. Exhaust the top card of your draw pile. It's got co-op. Okay, let's see what cards we got here. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Okay. Can only be played if you have 3 or more cards in your exhaust pile. Deal 17 damage to all enemies. Drum of Battle. Draw 2 cards. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Dude, I am not big and brain enough to understand the exhausts. Eventually, you won't have cards, right? You have to have some kind of engine that creates cards. So, like, anger with cards that constantly exhaust cards. Na 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 na. Enemies and treasure chests drop 25% less gold. Yeah, that's fine. We had all that money and nothing to spend it on. That sucked. Sucked. I do regret that. But he got a lot of tips this week, so he just bought a bunch of games. Dude, he's going hard. He's going hard now that he's got a PC. A little brick in a house. Okay, upgrading a card. I like this. I like this a lot. We're immediately going with Bash. Okay. Why do I start with less HP? I don't really get that. That's crazy. I feel like Weary Traveler shouldn't be doing that. I understand that it heals you 80% or 20 only to 80% of your health when you enter those zones, but you're starting the game. Like, you are starting the game with less health. That's crazy. For a tier 2 to start the game with 20% less health right off the bat? It's kind of rough, man. I don't know if that's the right move there, or if that's operating as intended. It's got to be, though. They've had to have tested Ascension 2, so that's just got to be the way that you're doing that. This path is the one that's standing out to me right now. Huge amount of fights along the way, though. Like, it's nothing but straight fights. But that's okay. We'll generate money and gold and all kinds of stuff along the way. And there's a little store. There's a double store. Maybe we actually fight this way. Yeah, we'll start here. Okay. I can kill this back one. Or I can bash. I think we hit strikes, then hit a defense. Double defend. Strike. Okay. Bash. I'm cool with taking 3, honestly. But we could block it. We could straight block it. Block it. Play smart. But since this is upgraded in Vulnerables 3, I like that. And that is the reason I like Vulnerable 3. Vulnerable 3 often just gives you one more extra turn to work with. And since we don't have any blocks here, I'd rather take 3 damage. Than 11. Be gone. That only comes with sticking to something. And time. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Juggling, always with the juggling. I think I'm over juggling. I think I'm over juggling, buddy. I don't want those cards. What is this? Aroma of Chaos. Upon trudging through a thick underbrush and making it into a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia, a mix of floral scents, putrid decay, and something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. Transforms a card or upgrade a card. I'll transform. We'll transform a strike. Bow, what is it? Whenever a card's exhausted, gain 3 block. Lord, I see you testing me. Oh, they want me to run exhaust. I just don't like running exhaust. Because I'm not big-brained enough to run exhaust. Oh my goodness. We'll cast it to get rid of it, and then double defend. Bend again. He's dead. A speed potion gives me dexterity, at least. That's kind of cool. Plays cards from the exhaust pile. No, at the start of the turn, this will play from the exhaust pile. So, if I am... Holy, okay, so... Howl from the Beyond will play from the exhaust pile, which puts it back into the discard pile, which can put it back on top of the deck for Cinder to exhaust the top card of the draw pile. It's at least the start of the combo, and I don't really know if I should take Cinder first here or Howl from Beyond first. I need both of these cards to work. For now, we'll take Howl. We're gonna go this way, and probably this way. Remove a card from my deck, lose 11 HP, heal 24, and fight some enemies. I think we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, because that gives us fight rewards, which could give us the cards we need. Right now, our deck doesn't do anything we need it to do. I like that. Okay. Sucks. I couldn't do anything about that. We're basically right back to the same health we were before we did this, but we'll gain 6 back. So actually, we're a little bit positive. We're a little positive, yeah. That was the right move, and we get a card here. Exhaust all non-attack cards in my hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. Bloodletting here. I like bloodletting. We'll add bloodletting into this card deck. It lets us potentially play a vulnerable Howl from Beyond. We'll go ahead and block. And now I think we have enough to kill. Yeah. Yes, sir. There it is. I like liquid bronze. It's a good potion. Oh, man. It keeps wanting to give me second wind, and, like, I just don't... I would just end up exhausting my blocks, dude. Like, that's how that would go. Ah, we're gonna skip those. We don't particularly have the money at the moment to add in here, but we need some kind of exhaustion cards. We're on the hunt for some cards more than these. Yeah, none of those would have helped anyways. Whenever I shuffle my draw pile, choose a card from it and put it in my hand. Once again, second wind. Battle Trance, Whirlwind, Sword Boomerang. I don't much like any of these, I think. The Battle Trance, maybe. We basically wasted a visit here. Yeah, we basically wasted a visit. I could get rid of the Feel No Pain. But if we ever do start getting the exhaust engine on Guyan, I'll be really, really, really happy for Feel No Pain. We just don't have that right now. Three damage to a random enemy 3 times. Useful against the slippery guys. That's kind of nice against them. Not so much against anything else. Let's actually be better for our posture. Come on. Zone mine. Yeah, I like this path. 2 upgrades. All right. Vine Shambler. That looks freaky. Let's see what my friend said back. Hardest part for me is there's so much more body movements going on. I don't think that's strange at all. I get that. That's why I force myself to low sensitivity. With a huge arm. With a huge desk pad. Or I die. Okay. Owl isn't the right move here. Or is it? Then we bloodlet, defend, and hit him with this another strike. This is just a regular enemy. It's not an elite enemy. I don't want to waste my potions here. Double defend and single strike, or bash and single block? Bash and single block. cost more. Oh, wow. Wow, does that... Oh, all attacks cost more energy, dude. Only this turn, though. Okay. Not a huge deal. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal, because I kind of needed to block that turn. Kind of like we need to block again this turn. Hmm. We can kill this turn. We can kill this turn. And we're losing the 3 HP regardless, so we might as well. Okay. Okay. Don't know that, baby. It's all right. What do we upgrade? Howl? Or bloodletting? Probably Howl. If we're going to use bloodletting, we might as well get the most amount of energy we can possibly get from it. Alright, Relic. Give me something good. That's not bad. In this build right now, I often find myself attacking more than defending, so... We'll go here. Yeah. Lose 3 max HP, but upgrades a random card, or I can smash this and heal 20. I think we'll just smash it. Seems kind of bad to smash the Tablet of Truth. Yeah. I'll take the health right now. Lets me smith another card here, comfortably. And now... I would like to smith a Howl. Howl's strong now. Okay. Is it anytime I play a card? Yeah, okay. So we will go ahead and do this then. And then strike. I like the idea of bashing, then striking. Still don't need these, so we're not going to use it. We're going to definitely throw that weak on him. Thanks. Okay. We will be playing Evil Eye. Do we use the Dex potion for it, too? Maybe we use the Thorns potion. Okay. I see. I see the vision. Bloodletting, bash, howl from beyond is the vision. Yeah. Then again, combining these might be better. 9 damage, 16 damage. Just because it would buff, it would give me the opportunity to use my dex potion, protect my health a little bit better. Oh, I can still use a deck. I can still use a defend. I can still use a defend. Okay. And then we will hit with the bash. And then the howl. I just wanted to know how much it would do. Like, I'm aware that I don't have the energy. I just want to know how much it would have done. It's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate. What was that? Why does game capture and desktop audio also come through? Am I doubling my audio? Uh... Why is it doing that? It should only be coming through the game capture. It shouldn't be coming through with the desktop audio too. Properties. Okay. Okay. So then is it coming through just fine and I'm not doubling up at least? It sounds like it. That's better. Man. Alright. Whatever. Hope I wasn't doubling at the end of last stream. We'll be fine with edits. If I ever actually edit, that is. Okay. We could block a lot, but also we can kill him. Whenever you use a potion, you gain 3 strength this turn. Hmm. We'll try the shop again. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy and exhaust. Deal 6 damage. Deal 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. We still don't have a way to reasonably exhaust stuff. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put into your hand. Cascade's actually not a bad card. I really like Cascade. Cascades with huge decks or big cost cards make Cascade worth it. Not that I have those, but we can kill someone. Specifically this one. Goodbye. Hmm. Okay. That's fine. We're bleeding out quite a bit. The kin. What would I upgrade? I'd upgrade Cascade if I upgraded anything, I think. Yeah. Probably better off resting, though. Okay. Oh, yeah, I hate this guy. I remember these guys buff like crazy. Um... I don't know if we win this one, lads. We're gonna try our darndest to just keep pounding the kin priest back there. Okay. This is better than 6 blocks, so we will actually do this time. Orichalcum is really saving us here. Same with Howl. Cascading into Howl has been how we're alive. It's literally the only reason we're alive. And in this case, we're going to end our turn. Yeah, look at that. Orichalcum gets rid of the frail. Like, I mean, it doesn't get rid of the frail, but it goes above and beyond frail. Cascade. Okay. All right, we're gonna win, but like barely. Barely. Okay. Where is... Okay. Radiant Tincture, add a capture. What do we got here? Lose 6 HP. Draws 3 cards and then exhausts. Thrash gives us a better way to start exhausting cards. I actually really do like Thrash. Thrash will actually work quite well here. We just have to make sure it's never really working on Howl from Beyond, or else it's not. It's kind of not the sauce. Enchant all strikes in your deck with Eternal. They cannot be removed or transformed from the deck. Exhaust the top card of your draw pile and gain 1 strength. Okay. That works. We need cards and upgrades. The right path. Okay. This is a great block card now, because I'm always exhausting something. Unfortunately, Howl from Beyond is, like, just not the right... The cockroaches, of course, are the ones that I came across that suck. Yeah. think it's better to actually leave the defense here, because we'll get Orichalcum. And when it exhausts, feel no pain. That's also unfortunate. Can we kill it? I don't think we can. 999. We could if I bloodlet. If I bloodlet, we can. All right. See, that's exactly what I thought. So Howl from Beyond plays from the exhaust pile and goes right back into the discard. Howl from Beyond is a generation engine. We hit this and then thrash him, he's dead. Okay. Anger's also a decent generation engine right now because we are exhausting cards quite a bit. Very first card is that one. That's very unfortunate. Triple block. Really? Did it just do the anger, dude? It did. Oh, golly. Why can't it be exhausting my defense? Dude, why can't it be exhausting my defenses? This is actually crazy. Bash into Thrash. And we're definitely playing that so it doesn't have a chance to be exhausted right now. We exhausted Bloodletting, and so be it. That's a good block. Allows us to keep the offense up. Hit the Howl. This guy's dead. Sure. Sure. Good chance it gets exhausted anyways. What does it matter? What did we exhaust? Fight me. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Good chance it gets exhausted anyways. We want Feel No Pain definitely down. We will Thrash so that way we suck up the strike and then double defend. That was a mistake. I just need a little bit of extra turn energy. We'll go ahead and drink this. Okay. Orichalcum no longer works because I am going to be constantly exhausting stuff with Feel No Pain. So Feel No Pain is actually not a terrific card here, unless I can get like 2 of them down. 3 doesn't really help. I could cast Vulnerable on something, or I could Cascade. And see what happens. I'm down to gamble. Gamble to protect the health, baby. Be gone. I don't like these. Even the upgraded blood wall, I don't like the upgraded blood wall here. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center. What is... Okay. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. Okay. Pollenist Core, every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Nah, I want the gold here. I want the gold. Might give us something to buy here. Oh, wait. Here are the emotes. Okay. Let's see here. Whoa. Whoa, there are a lot of categories for emojis. Wasn't a PG-13 chat. No, ma'am. I don't think any of these are particularly that great. Cascade, I guess. But everything can be exhausted, so what does it matter upgrading anything? I probably should have just healed. What do we do first? Feel no pain. So be it. I think we hit the fight me, then thrash him. We definitely got to hit an anger here. And a bash. Or a bash first. Anger. We'll cascade. It bloodlet. That's unfortunate. Is that a... How did you do the giant octopus? A magician never reveals their secrets. I understand. We'll add another Ashen Strike. Probably better off resting. Let's rest up here at this one. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Okay. The Brain Leech. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab a card of some kind. Second Wind. Sure. It doesn't matter. This deck isn't real. None of this deck is real. Like, at any given moment, any card could just be removed or exhausted from the deck. Smith. All right, let's go shopping. $10 damage and doubles the enemy's vulnerable isn't bad. That's kind of nice. That stacks pretty well. At the end of combat, upgrade all card rewards if I took no damage. Just be good and you won't have problems. We'll add the Rupture because it's cheap. We will add the Molten Fist. And then we'll take the Blood Vial. Oh. Oh, the Beehive Man. Yikes. I think I see the vision here. We will drink that. We will Bloodlet. We will bash. We will hit him with the Molten Fist. I should have used this first. Whoops. That was a mistake. Two mistakes. Two critical mistakes there. I get Orichalcum, which is 6. Okay. It's fine. Nice. Nice. Ultimately didn't matter because we just killed him. We just clapped his cheeks before you could do anything about it. Drum of Battle. Draw 3 cards at the start of your turn. Exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Sure. Sure, man. I'm all about exhausting. Let's just exhaust the whole deck. What does it matter? If I just howl every single turn, I guess I howl every single turn. That can't possibly come back to bite me, right? Ooh. Ooh, yep. And then... Don't worry, I made him stronger. That way he hits hard. He hits me harder. It's a big brain maneuver. Nice. Nice. None of that worked. Exhaust all non-attack cards in my hand and gain block for each card exhausted this way. Well, the exhaust deck's pretty cool when things are putting their days down on me, because I don't give a crap about it, man. Gain energy for each attack in my hand. Sure. More cards for the fodder is honestly what we're going with here. Ooh, and it makes it cheaper. Makes it cheaper. I'm definitely about that. All right, you giant sandworm. Here we are again. You and me in the sand pits of doom. The nunchucks will give me extra energy this turn. We will go ahead and play the Ashen Strike if that's the case. What does this do? A skill potion? Shrug it off. We'll go ahead and play Ashen Strike. Okay. Then we'll play Shrug It Off. And then we'll play a Strike, Thrash, Evil Eye. Not that any of that matters. He's not attacking me. I have so much block and he's not attacking me. The exhaust might actually hurt here because he could very well exhaust my frantic escapes and then I'm donezoed. I'd like Anger here. I like Ashen Strike. I like Frantic Escape. And then I like Second Wind. Okay. Drum of Battle, absolutely. Bloodletting, maybe? So that way we can Rupture and Howl. I haven't exhausted my bash, so it's in here. I think I might end up doing it next turn, which could suck. Oh, I didn't. Nice. I still kept the bash. Huge. Okay. And we got the Molten Fist on it, too. Also huge. very, very, very big. Bigly move. All right. Exhaust a random attack card. We could do almost 100 damage to him with our Ashen Strikes. Wow. 10 and 20, that's not gonna kill me. That would be 15 damage, or 16 damage, dropping him to 40. This would kill him. This would kill him. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! On through that guy again. All right. It's Brand. If we're exhausting cards, we might as well take that. Tanks. Thanks for asking. How about you? Weapons for the warrior. Grab a weapon, let's fight. Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 random cards. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Powers cost 1 energy more. At the start of your turn, gain 7 block. I like Warhammer. Of those choices, Warhammer is the move. Now we kind of want to fight elites. We want to take those elite fights where we can. Like this one. And this one. And then a decent shop at the very end, too. I like that. I like that. So we go here. Always the bigger cacaw. I think we strike. Strike. Thrash. All right. Not a terrific fan of this hand. I do actually think this is a good Beetlejuice take here. Yeah. Look at that. We made him little. Made him a little boy. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Nah. Which cards have we exhausted already? Okay. It's probably best to just howl. Bash, anger. Yeah. Bash, anger, Ashen Strike, Evil Eye, Brand. Okay. Now if we just do enough damage, we'll be all right, and we gain pretty much nothing but not those kinds of cards. Hilarious. This would literally just let me gain, like, I would do this and nothing changed. That's the power of that card. Double defend, I guess. It's better than not, right? Probably better to double defend. Oh. Well, I messed up my energy, so now I'm not double defending. Now we get our attacks. Now he's dead. We can fight. Fill your empty potion slots with random potions. Okay. Another howl. Yo, nice. Nice, that's big. Bigly big. We'll go here. We'll see what the question mark is. Battle-worn dummy. As you approach, it begins to rumble and fizzle and lights up brilliantly. Bzz. Time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After the terrifying message, the dummy carefully reads out detailed instructions. What do you choose? Setting 1, fight a 75 HP dummy, procure 1 random potion. Fight a 150 HP dummy, upgrade 2 random cards. Well, I have no control over my deck in any kind of way. I think we just fight it at the setting 1, honestly. Especially when it fucking gives me my howls right off the rip. All right. Exhausted Rupture. I definitely want Fight Me to be cast on this guy. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll hit him with Anger, and then we'll hit him with Thrash. Okay. Triple my block. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and quit out of this for now. I'll probably be ending the stream there for now and picking it back up Sunday. Most likely Sunday. That's when the new DLC, I think, for Age of Wonders drops, and I'll be trying that out. That game actually is working quite a bit, and I'm having a lot of fun teaching it and learning it. All right, have a good night, everybody.